So today I have invited Manjula to start this series where I'm trying to interview, my friends and people that I know, so that we can get more insights into some of the things that people might want to know and they can get a lot of information from. Hello, Manjula.
Hi, Sudhir. How
What's
are you
up?
doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
So welcome to the channel.
Thank
So
you.
the first question I have for you is, just introduce yourself. Tell us where you are from and then what you studied.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I am Manjula and I am from India. I'm from the south part of India. And I have studied masters in Louisiana State University, as some people know already.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you are from Hyderabad, right?
I'm from Warangal, which
Okay.
is close to Hyderabad.
Okay. Uh, where did you complete your undergraduate?
I finished my undergrad in 2016, and then I also had my MTech from JNTU Hyderabad. And after my MTech in JNTU Hyderabad, I worked as an assistant professor for 3 years. And then, yeah, I pursued my master's here.
So, what motivated you to apply to the US?
Because, as I said, I worked as an assistant professor for 3 years, and for being an assistant professor was good enough for the MTech, but
Mhm.
not for for the longer periods of academia. You need a PhD.
Mhm.
So I was like, you can either apply for the PhD in India or in the United States, right? Or any abroad countries.
Mhm.
In India, the major kind of PhDs are generally got by the referrals. I don't have a huge circle in the academia who could really give me a referral or work through that.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, well, let's give a shot to the United States, and if I
Mm.
can get in, I can get in.
Okay. And you said you initially wanted to come for a PhD,
Yes.
but then you later transitioned into a second
Yes.
master's. Why did you make that transition?
My PhD was a different journey. I was a first student to my boss, and things were different. Things were not like an established lab. So I felt like it's not a good thing, good career choice for me and for my health. So
Okay.
I have decided to change my career there.
So, at what point after coming to the US you decided to make the switch?
I probably was a PhD student for almost like 1 year.
1 year.
Yes.
Okay. And then you decided to make the switch. Like, how did that happen? Like, what the procedure to switch was?
My boss and I had or like a discussion, one-on-one discussion, and then we felt like, yeah, maybe it's a good choice to convert into a master. I already had credits, and which I can be using. I can use them for my masters as well. So I transferred all of those credits into the master's program, and then I finished the rest of them.
And when you say your boss, you mean your supervisor, right?
Yes.
Okay. So looking back, how do you feel about the making the switch?
I feel good because if it is a different stream of engineering or different background, like let's say entomology or any other things, I would have been thinking different. But for civil engineering people, once they get masters, it's a good opportunity for you to find a job. It's not like you just need a PhD degree to find a job. So
Was there any particular reason why you chose to come to LSU?
I did apply for a lot of universities, but my application for the PhD was quite different. And I just applied as if I was a master student.
Okay.
Like I just applied to the universities, and because I had good GPAs, the universities just accepted me. But I was like, I need the funding. It's like 5-year program. And then my boss looked through my profile, and he was like, hey, can we have an interview? And then he interviewed me through Zoom call, and he liked my profile and everything, and that's how he gave me an offer letter for the funding as well, and that is why LSU.
What other universities did you apply to?
I got the Colorado, I got the Michigan. Yeah.
Okay, just 3 universities.
I got a couple more, but I don't remember.
Okay. So how was your experience applying from India? Like, did you have any guidance when you applied?
Yeah, I knew some people who already were trying to apply, but they don't know the PhD process. They gave me the process like the master's program. I just followed them because I didn't know anybody who would help me.
Okay, okay.
Yep.
So, did you take GRE or any English proficiency
Yes,
test?
I got my GRE and TOEFL as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you took TOEFL?
Yes.
Okay. And then when you came to the US, did you have to take the Michigan English test as well?
Yes.
Okay. That's very unique to LSU, I think.
Yeah.
Most of the
I think so
universities,
too.
I think most of the universities don't require, but if you come to LSU specifically, they will ask you to take the MET?
I think I can add one more point here. I know I was talking to some of my friends from other universities. They were like, if you do a teaching assistantship, they'd be asking for one more English test.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for LSU, I think
Everybody,
all the internationals, you have to take it. So you said you were awarded a research assistantship, right? So, and you said it was because the professor liked your profile.
Yes.
After you had applied, and then you had an interview.
Yes.
With the professor. Okay. Are there some things specific that a student should prepare for in such interviews?
I think so. Maybe you should jot up everything, every detail of your profile or every experience you had, and maybe you can explain like choose a project of your best performance and give a quick go through of the project. Maybe the professor would be liking how you explain it or how you have worked on it.
So when you switched from your PhD to a master's, did your responsibility in the lab change as well?
No, nothing.
Okay. Were you doing teaching assistantship as well?
For a while, but I was not a standard TA.
Okay. You said there was no noticeable difference between when you were a PhD and a master's student in your lab. Can you elaborate like what kind of work you did in the lab so that people, students can know?
You're right. So I want to specify this because it's quite very different from India to United States. In India, if there is any hardcore work, you'll be having a lab assistant or someone who would be doing the cleaning work, the sweeping and everything. But in United States, if there is a lab and you are a part of that lab, and you'd be sweeping the floors too. Yeah. It's not like you'll be having a lower grade person or like lower educated person who will be like coming there to do your specific lab work. You will be like literally taking care of everything. You will be doing the inventory, you will be doing the experiments, you will be conducting the analysis, everything.
So I like to get into more depth on that point. Like you said, when you say you have to do all your work, I think you worked on concrete, right?
Yes.
So you have to make the mixes yourself.
Yes.
Right.
Everything.
And you have to clean the.
I remember even getting like 50 pounds of sandbag myself into the hallway, into the lab.
So you have to carry the cement, everything,
yes,
right?
Everything, cement, sand, aggregates, everything. I need to even go through the website and find the vendors who produce the cheaper materials. No, not the quality materials at the cheaper price.
Yeah. Because you want to save money for the lab.
Yes, and lab, and that means my salary.
Yeah. So I had a similar experience as well, and I can relate to that because I worked on aggregates and I had to do all those all the things that you said. But do you feel like when you do all those things, you connect more to your work, and then you feel that like whenever you get the results, you feel it is more meaningful somehow because you are so involved in it?
Yes, I feel very involved. I feel everything. But then I kind of sometimes felt like it would have been really nice if there is a little bit of more help.
Okay.
I was the only person in the lab for almost 1 year.
Okay.
So it was kind of tough the initial days.
So your lab was unique because you didn't have a big group.
Yes.
Because you were your professor's
I was the
first
only and first student.
Okay. So would you recommend LSU to students interested in structural engineering?
Oh yes, I am going to strongly recommend for people who are looking for structures. And LSU has like wide variety of faculty or the research going on, and a lot of booming research is going on, especially in structures. So you can surely pick LSU for that.
And you came to the US in 2022, August of 2022.
Yes. Right.
How was your like when you landed? How was your expectation, and then like what did you see?
My expectation was, I mean, I just came in bluntly, to be clearly said. It's not like very conscious decision. I didn't know anything, or I don't have any family members who are already here, or I'm the first gen student who made it to United States or even out of the state.
Do you have any friends or like Indian Student Association who were there to help you?
Initially, I was trying to speak to someone, and that is where they offered help to pick me up from the airport. Okay. That's the thing, because also that is my first flight. I did not know how the flights are even.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and my flight was 36 hours.
Wow.
I did not know the etiquettes of asking for extra throw if you're feeling extra chilly. I was suffering through the whole flight. And I was not even barely speaking to anyone. Okay. That was like
so first flight, thing. Yeah. So you didn't know at that time, but now you know.
Yes.
And now whoever is watching this video can know as well.
Yes.
So yeah, just share your experience. So
And then
what sort of things do you think, if you had done, it would have been helpful for you during the
yeah,
flight?
I would have I should have actually checked the duration, like I should have compared with the different flights and different durations one, and also check the prices. And because I received my offer letter like exact at the peak, at the very closing time to the semester begin, I booked my flight for almost 2.5 lakhs one way. It was not even two way, for one way.
And 2.5 lakhs
Yes.
Indian currency, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was a lot. In general, it is like 1,25,000 or 1,50,000 for a
Yeah.
two-way flight. I did not know it well, so I had to just trust a random guy, and he chose that flight.
I think like during the crunch time, like just before the semester starts, because all of the students are flying in, they jack up the prices as well.
Yeah, I should have actually talked to the ISO people or someone asking for one more week. But
And
I did
ISO
not.
is the International Students Organization. They're the one that send. Or you're talking about Indian Student Association?
No, international.
Okay.
No, it's not Indian.
Okay. Yeah, they are the ones. So all the universities have ISO. They might call it a different name, but those people are the ones who will update your service status. They'll keep it active, and then they are the ones that will issue you your I-20 as well. Yeah. So you have to be in constant communications with them. And a lot of the people in the ISO are international students themselves, so they'll know, what sort of guidance you need.
To continue with that, check the prices and ask your professor if you can come late for a week or something like that, and hydrate yourself as much as you can when you are flying, because if you're traveling for the first time, it's very dehydrating in the flights. It's very basic, but I didn't know, so I'm like, one of the student may not know as well.
Yeah, and one of the other things I also would like to add is that always wear comfortable clothes. You don't have to wear. I would not recommend wearing jeans and like leather shoes and stuff like that. Wear something very comfortable.
Yeah, have extra pair of like regular wear in your bag, because you cannot predict the weather or the layovers of the flights too.
So when you came to Baton Rouge, did you find any? You belong to a Telugu community, right? So did you find a Telugu community in Baton Rouge?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a community, but then when I reached to someone, that girl was Telugu.
Okay.
So I asked her for the ride, and luckily she accepted for the ride, and she picked me up from the airport. And eventually I tried talking to people around, and I have a group of friends now.
So when you first came in, did you carry cookwares as well?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So when you first came in, maybe you stayed with your friend for a couple of days or a night.
No.
You went straight to your apartment, and then you started cooking for yourself.
Yes.
So how did you do your groceries and stuff like that?
Initially I did not even have an apartment. When I started my journey from India, I did not have a leasing place. I was like, I don't even know where am I going to stay in this night. And then during my flight, she found an apartment where I can live, and she just dropped me off directly there. And I also had a flatmate over there.
Okay.
So she used to give me rice, and she was a nice person.
Did you carry any food from India?
No, unfortunately no. But I would recommend if people want to get some food.
You carried were just clothes?
Just the raw food, raw materials. I did not get, like, some people would be getting the ready-made mixes where you can just add some hot water and your food will be ready. I did not get something like that. I would
But you would recommend that?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you do for fun when you were in LSU?
I was a depressed person.
We should not be laughing at that.
I mean, I'm laughing now because I have passed the stage.
Yeah.
Because we have very common statement where like Baton Rouge is not a safe place to just roam around. And in India or in our countries, we have a habit of just roaming around, just like that. You just put your hands in pockets and will go going out. But in Baton Rouge, it's not the case. You have to stay home. You just have to stay in the same four walls. And being an initial student, when you don't have the circle, it's quite a depressing thing.
And then one more thing is that the US cities, most of the US cities are very car centric. And when you first arrive as an international student, you don't have enough money to afford a car.
Yes.
So you cannot go anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
I would suggest for people to, be social, even though if you're introvert, and even though if you don't, you're at the stage where the depression hits you and you don't want to go out,
Yeah.
but then push yourself and push your limits and try to talk to someone or the other, and you can build a family.
Okay. So I know that you have traveled quite a lot after after a while. When you started making friends, you traveled a lot.
Yeah.
Can you name some of the cities where you've been so far?
I have been to Dallas, Houston, Austin. I've been to Atlanta. I've been to Arizona. I've been to Philadelphia, New York. Yeah, I've been to
Nice.
quite a lot of places.
Okay. So mostly on the eastern half and then Arizona.
Yes.
Have you been to California?
Not yet.
Not yet. Do you plan to?
Nothing yet. We are planning for the Florida. We are trying to cover the south part.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Go to the beach.
Beach and Disney World.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
So you said that when you traveled from India, you didn't carry a lot of food, right?
Yes.
Do you, when you think back, do you wish you had, packed differently some of the things that you think you should have bought, but you didn't bring?
Yeah, that I already did specify about the ready-made mixes. We do find a lot of ready-made mixes these days. I would highly recommend for people who just to get some instant poddies or like instant mixes where you can make upma or anything like that.
So mostly just food.
Yeah.
Like any specific cookware that people should bring?
Maybe get a mixer, and rest of everything you can actually find here.
Okay.
Mixer is like a lot of Indians prefer their own Preeti mixer or something like that, because we generally grind the pulses. Pulses are hard to blend, and the mixers that are available here are quite a bit hard. We don't get the exact texture of what we generally have. So if you want something like that, you can get that. So generally here the thing is you can find everything in United States, except that they're costly.
Yeah.
And pack every necessary item that you like. You know your lifestyle, right? If you want this and this item, you can say that, hey, I just want the cotton clothes, I cannot live without cotton clothes. Then prefer cotton clothes.
Okay.
When you say I cannot eat the food from different countries, I don't like the spices from the other places, get the spices that you like. You get stuff exactly what you need, and rest of everything you can find here. I would highlight on cookers and the mixers mostly, and that's it.
When you say cooker, you mean pressure cooker, right?
Yeah, pressure cooker. And even though if you get the pressure cooker, you need to have if it is electric one, you need to have the connecting adapter thing.
Yeah, that's very important, because the type of sockets that they have here, it's quite different from the ones that we use in Asia or in Europe as well.
Yeah.
Even in Africa, I think.
So you need to have, I mean, irrespective of you have any electronic gadget or not, you'll be having a minimal thing, because you have to travel at least 24 hours from your country to here. So you'd be needing your charging socket. All the airports will be having different sockets too. So it's a good option to always have a converter.
Yeah, a universal adapter.
Yeah.
So after you graduated from LSU with a master's degree in civil engineering, what was the process of you getting a job like? Did you get a job before you graduated?
Yes.
Okay. How did that happen?
I ended up attending a career fair, and since I had so much of experience already, they saw my resume, and I actually worked on a lot of similar work that they are exactly looking for. And they were like, let's get the interview offer immediately. And then the next day they scheduled the interview, and I got it.
Okay.
That was
Nice.
quite straight.
Okay. And did you, like, what are the things that you look for in that job? Did you just pounce onto the first offer that you got? Or?
I actually did.
Okay.
I shouldn't have.
Okay.
I do find my reasons, but at the end of the day, it's not the reasons that is important for life. Reasons come and go, but you have to still be firm on what you actually need, is what I have learned eventually. So when I got my job, I was still working on the project. If I finish my project, only then I can graduate, right? I need to finish the project. I need to submit my thesis. Only then I can be free from my master's. Only then I will be awarded with the master's.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I got this offer letter. I have something in my hand. So let me finish this project as soon as possible.
And that job offer was conditional, right? So you'd have to graduate at a certain time. Only then the offer would be extended.
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah.
And then you traveled from Baton Rouge all the way to Little Rock.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was okay because the drive is not terrible. It was just like 7 to 8 hours of drive. I have very good community of friends and who are really helpful every time whenever I need them. Like four of my friends were with me and they just helped me like everything. They loaded the truck, they unloaded the truck, they helped me everything.
Okay. And how is your stay in Little Rock like?
It's good. So it's a kind of upgrade from Baton Rouge. Since I was not initially from a top, high developed city. Baton Rouge is not that developed. It's kind of suburban, and an upgrade of that place is Little Rock. So
Okay.
I am loving it, and I am not that person who can vanish into the developed city. I don't like that kind
Okay.
of city. I just need my presence to be, felt.
Okay. So what are the things that you like in Little Rock?
It's the greenery.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the greenery, it's the traffic at the right amounts. It's not like heavily populated, it's not like very less populated. It's the right amount for me.
Okay. So I feel like Manjula has answered most of the questions that prospective students might have, and she has also been kind enough to share her personal experiences as well. I'd like to really thank Manjula for coming onto this and talking to us and sharing her experience. So it is a wrap for today. Bye bye.
Bye.